This is Cobalt, and you're watching Super Return of the Jedi.
Okay, folks, we're back, and we're going to head into the Wicket stages of Super Return of the Jedi, and these are actually kind of a handful to deal with, so just be prepared for that. You've got enemies that will knock you off platforms, and sometimes you'll fall to your death, other times you'll just have to redo it. So, that's kind of the situation, but trying to take it easy, that sort of stuff. In an earlier recording of this, I was kind of noting the fact that you don't really see too many other Ewoks. I mean, really, this game does not have too many like assist things that kind of help you out and that sort of stuff. I mean, I think the Super Nintendo could have handled it. You know, like an enemy that gives you just like a heart or something, some sort of power up of some sort. Kind of like the Toads from the Super Mario series, but it's kind of like hell. Yeah, I mean, once again, you gotta understand that this game, its main emphasis is challenge. That's the thing. These are supposed to be like masochist, like masochist choice. Basically, if you have player's choice, you have masochist choice. Like, if you want to pull out your hair, these are some games to do that. No, you can't duck and shoot. I thought you could, but they kind of figured that, I guess he's so short that he doesn't need to duck and shoot. But there are enemies that are smaller than you. Keep that in mind. Yeah, you're gonna need to climb, and I'm stumping myself trying to figure out how to do that right now. There's gotta be something I can do. But I mean, normally I don't get lost in these games, but every now and then it's kinda, if you don't have direction, in some cases, you can kinda wonder what the fuck. And there's no time limit, of course, but still some wasted time, and, you'll take unnecessary damage. Yeah, I don't have too many memories with these stages. I think about it, I mean, when it's on easy difficulty and I know that I can get ahead in these, I think it's still on Brave right now, but when it's on easy, I just kind of sail through them. I mean, I don't have a problem with the Wicket character, but I kind of think about it, and it's like, they're just kind of the quieter stages of the game. I think the Java stages get a lot of attention, and maybe the Vader and Emperor battles do, but it just depends. I can't even say that Ewoks have like a cult following, though, whether or not. Most of the time, people hate the cute characters in Star Wars, but I haven't watched Return of the Jedi in years. I mean, I tried watching it maybe one time in the past, like, 8+ years have I seen it. Like I was saying in part 1 of this, it is rather cutesy anymore. It is like hell. I mean, it was created PG, but I think all the Star Wars movies after Episode 7 are PG-13, so that's more approachable, but yeah, now we're starting to figure things out. It's kind of having to climb a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of noticing that cheapness of the enemies. So hopefully the Java stages were, replayable to the point where you wanted to see them again. So, I mean, they are fun to play. I do like the Jabba's Palace and Jabba's Dance Hall stages, and then the Sail Barge, and I don't really like the Rancor stage, but you know, out of those 7 stages, there's a good handful that are fun. That's kind of the idea. I think when people score this game and they try to say, well, this is a 8.5 type game out of 10, it's kind of like, to me, that makes you wonder, well, what stages are worth playing more than the one time you're trying to beat the game? To me, those are obviously the Jabba stages. And I do like some of the piloting stages, but I really hated the Death Star escape. I didn't mind the Millennium Falcon shoot at the TIE Fighter stage, but it's kind of like, yeah. So I don't know which of the 3 is the best of these games, though. I'm trying to think specifically of that. I mean, you would think it would be Super Star Wars just because it was the first one and, you know, captured the style that the others would go on to do, but I almost feel like Super Empire is my favorite, even though it's the toughest one. And that game is a bastard and a half. That's the whole thing about it. I mean, it's fun, but you gotta understand that even on easy, sadism is, you know, rampant. So the funny thing about this enemy, maybe you didn't know it, but he's actually the one that tortures 3PO in Jabba's palace. That's kind of the thing. I mean, if you look it up on Wikipedia, you wonder where that robot came from. He was the one that tortured... Well, he tortured some robot. Yeah, he tortured robots in Jabba's palace and EV9D9, so... He makes like a tiny cameo, so it's clever that some of the shit that actually made it into the game, but you gotta keep in mind that it has to be in video game form, so some things get the axe and other things get added. Yep. It's been a while since I've watched a playthrough of this, now that I think about it. I used to watch this game frequently, like 4 or 5 years ago, but I just don't do it that much anymore. It's kind of why I decided to do it, so I was thinking, you know, everyone kind of did this game back in like 2011, 2013 and such, and, you know, obviously, there just are certain games that need continual playthroughs and recent ones, so as to keep the flavor of the game. There's always going to be someone who will do Super Mario World, there's always going to be someone who will do Donkey Kong Country, but these games kind of slip through the cracks. In some cases it's just because of their difficulty, but I'm just kind of like, screw it, you know? It needs to happen. I don't know. Once again, I'm baffled by the idea of people being able to beat this game on Jedi difficulty. I mean, that takes an extraordinary amount of practice. Dang. I don't know if these people are just playing this game like all day, like we're talking 5-6 hours trying to play this, or what. I mean, even as I do these recordings, you have to understand that I'm only beating like 4 stages at once. I mean, I did not do this all in one sitting. There's just no way I'd get burnt out, and I'm just like, screw it, you know, my gameplay gets sloppy, and I get pissed off, and then I start getting in a bad attitude, and I just don't want to do it. So, you know, I try to stay within my web of how much I can handle at once. It's funny because these games are supposed to be entertaining, but they're as much of an occupation as anything. Well, you know, mostly. You know, if you're just painting fences or something, it's kind of the same thing, but, you know. These ant enemies are really bastards, but they do drop a shit ton of health, so keep that in mind, in case you didn't know, for absolute newcomers. kind of like, screw it, you know. Game over. Didn't see Mr. Palpatine. We can call him Mr. Palpatine, you know. Mr. Vader. No one's ever called him that. Makes me wonder if Darth is actually a title. No one's ever said Mr. Vader. Dr. Vader. No. Being stupid. Mr. Skywalker. Captain Solo. Yep, so apparently these nests do not die from, you have to be right close to them. That kind of pissed me off. I was trying to shoot those with arrows and it wasn't working, so keep that in mind. And this is brave difficulty once again. Wait till you see the boss in this. That's not going to be in this episode, but it's coming. That boss is a bastard. Complete prick. Don't like him. Especially when you've almost beaten him. I mean, cheapness of this crap, you know, you can't, frogs are too small to shoot. Alright, so, stay tuned for part 6, we're heading into that. A few seconds left. Will he make the jump? No one knows. Subscribe for more fun, and about to get interesting even further.